So now I would like to introduce Janet Anderson. She is coordinating the E-ARK project, which aims at creating this pan-European e-archiving infrastructure based on modular open principles, best practices, standards. She is also a professor of digital humanities at Brighton, at the University of Brighton, and previously a member of the Digital Preservation Coalition. That's it. So she holds a Master of Science in Electronics Engineering, and she will be the chair of the next session. Can you come? Yeah. No, you can follow from there.
Okay, so you've heard the exciting description of the building blocks and how they're supporting the digital single market across Europe. So how precisely are you going to use this e-archiving building block? And I think the lady from Romania, hopefully in this session now, will be able to address your questions. and the first lady that asked as well, how do you actually use this building block? And just picking up one of Fulgencia's excellent comments on trust. How can you trust what we're doing? Well, we're the technical team that are working together with Digit and DG Connect, and we've come from various projects, all called eArch, working together with national archives who came together to address the whole problem of storing and keeping our digital material. So you can trust this because it's trusted in the member states that have got together over the last 10 years or so to actually work on this material. And it is a practical, we are from a very practical background. These things work. They're actually working in national archives and smaller archives and departments, so municipalities, etc., across Europe. So you can trust what we're doing. So we're now going to look at the various different aspects. We're going to look at the specifications. What specifications, metadata specifications, do you need to use? And are they flexible? Yes, they are. They're flexible. You'll be able to use them against different backdrops in different legal scenarios. It is not a straitjacket. It is not a, you must do this. It is flexible. It is usable. So the specifications, the software. Software, we have several end-to-end systems, open source, and we have many components. Modular, mix and match. You can take a little bit, all of it, etc. It is not a service that we run. These are things that you download and run yourself. Then there is training. We have developed training. And finally, there's our outreach and networking events where we work with our colleagues in DG Connect and Digit. So we're going to tell you about those. The 4 sessions will run, and then we'll have questions at the end. So I will introduce our speakers. We have Karin Bradenberg from Sudar Kavera, which is a municipality organization comprising 27 municipalities and regions in Sweden, in the south of Sweden, and they handle e-archiving and archiving for their members. Karin Bradenberg is their metadata strategist, and she leads our specification activity, and she is also a leader across the world in terms of metadata. She chairs the Premise Committee, the Society of American Archives, the chair of the DILSIS board, and the METS board. So in terms of metadata, we have the person internationally, and we're very pleased with that. Istvan, next to me, he's a director and co-owner of Polyphon, a Hungarian software and business process management company. He leads the release management and reference architecture aspects of the software development activity. Dr. Jamie Kaminsky, next to Karin. He's training manager at Highbury IVS in Denmark, and he is the training activity lead. His background is in business and academia, particularly working with 3D, as Anne was mentioning. So projects like 3D Co-Form, ePOC, Jamie was there from the beginning. So that's a very interesting crossover point for us. And last but not least, we have Dr. Diego Parenzo, lecturing at the University of Lisbon in Portugal. He specialises in maturity and process modelling, and he leads our outreach and communication engagement activity. So, if I could pass this to Corinne.